It did good. Yes, they actually do, and this is real. They have an intercepted phone call. They're calling another guy in a mosque saying, "Hey, this bomb just was fired from this area and it fell on a hospital there." And he's like, "What?"
I didn't know if the call was authentic. It was seeming hard to confirm.
It is hard to confirm, but a lot of very, I guess, reliable sources are running with it. But again, I don't want to jump into it too much. But if it is confirmed, we'll play it for you.
That was like
they did what?
That was tell if you guys are doing a bit right now.
No. It's the funny thing is, it is like that we did. There was a sketch on the show early on of one of those paragliders going in with ground control, right? Looking you back. What? Bombs, guns, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And now that's actually true. They are so, just because they're inept and they suck, you don't have to feel sorry for them. They still are Nazis.
Right? You don't have to be talented to open fire on a family.
Exactly.
Kill babies and burn people.
That's why
it really doesn't take a lot of skill.
The things that they did that are confirmed are some of the most reprehensible things that I've ever seen.
I don't think they were that bad. I'm with you 1,000.
I mean, how do you deal with it, right? Comedy helps because you at least get to get that emotion out a little bit in some way, shape, or form that helps. But it's just like, man, when you see, like, I don't think I could ever hate somebody so much that I would justify an innocent civilian in their home killing their children in front of them.
Have you met Stephen's ex-wife?
But I'm saying, like, I don't think I could ever hate anybody so bad, no matter what it is. And maybe that's the difference between the religions. Like, in Christianity, you're supposed to love your neighbor, no matter how evil the neighbor is, right? You're supposed to love these people and have compassion, and you're not supposed to lie, right? That's one of the 10 Commandments, like, thou shalt not lie. In Islam, you're supposed to kill Jews and Christians. You're supposed to, and it's also totally fine to lie to them. And people look at the cultures like, why would they lie about this?
We get it, Gerald.
Like,
they lie and they kill.
And what's proportionality? We want Israel to, hit back proportionally. What's proportionality when you talk about cutting babies' heads off?
Yeah, well, also, when does war have to be proportional?
No, it doesn't.
You don't want to be proportional. You're going to win.
That's right. It's exactly opposite.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a tie, fellas.
It was like my friend, I have a friend, Chael Sonnen, used to fight in the UFC. And he was one of the few guys to be very realistic. And he'd have these people who say, "I want my opponent to show up as the best version of himself, so I beat the best." And Chael would go, "No, look, when people say that, that's self-aggrandizing. By the way, I hope that he comes to the octagon sick, with a torn meniscus and bruised ankle. I want to fight the easiest opponent possible, so I don't get punched in the face. Got to go home and collect my check." Anyone who says that is lying. Why would I want to have a harder fight?
Yeah, what's the benefit of a proportional response?
What is the benefit of a proportional response?
Why?
Well, should Israel get rid of their modern computers?
But that's coming from the West, obviously. Because here, where we are marinating in equality, it spread to this level, even in a war.
Yeah.
Hey, it's got to be kind of fair, equal for everybody, no?
And by the way, it only works on people on the right. The right, the conservative part of the United
States, is
the only place where they never
guys. Sorry.
What's your proportional response to the Black
on
Lives Matter looting, hitting the Summer of Love?
Tomorrow, when we get to the plant, I'm gonna do my first monetized stream. Road coins. Yeah. These don't count for shit, but bragging rights. But yeah. I had to roll myself. I had fucking dog fuzzies all over me. But yeah, I've got the 3-tier set up. Pretty cool. The first tier is called Veneer, VANIR. Those are the lower gods. And then the next for what, $3.99 or something like that. It's pretty cheap. And then I have the second tier, which is Aesir, which is the higher gods. Morning, Black National Freedom Fighter. And then the third level is Valhalla. Raid won't work on this one. It's all the standard settings on this one. I should switch it. I should just match them up, but I've been super busy these last couple days. We got a whole new payroll system. I've got some, yeah. From a mere $24.99, I'm gonna tweak the perks and stuff like that on it. I just went with the standard settings, the 3-tier settings. Hammer the like button. I was thinking about doing. Oh shit! I was thinking about doing from the main channel on the way there because I got to stop at UPS for the wife. She's got some returns she's got. But can wait. Come on, dude! Don't be braking. This guy will probably turn left into this gas station here too. Oh, there we go.
I mean, the Madras, they're raised as kids to hate Jews. Yeah, and this has been going on for more than a few years, folks.
Yes.
So it's very hard to separate the two.
Don't give us the short end of the stick. They hate us too, Nick.
They do. They hate us. We're the big Satans.
How did I?
We're big Satan and Israel's little Satan. So we're big Satan.
Oh, no.
Wait, are we little Satan or are we big Satan?
No, we're big Satan.
Israel is little Satan.
Yeah,
It's hard to keep track.
It is.
It's hard to
All
keep
the
track.
Satans. By the way, can we go to CNN? This is what happened. Look at the buildings.
It says U.S. attorney says Israel not responsible.
Yeah, there you go. They're the hospitals. You see this? It destroyed the awning. Oh, the horror!
And by the way, their hospital looks like a super Motel 6.
I know. These hospitals in the Bronx aren't that good shape.
Yeah.
Why? Right now on CNN, are they not saying this was all a
They say
scam?
hospital is bombed.
No,
And
you're right.
They show a picture of a Westphalia van without a windshield.
Do you see blood all over the floor? Do you see bodies laying everywhere? You probably see where people were taking shelter. But I would be like, hey, Hamas, you told us 200-300, then you told us 600, then you told us like another 500 or 600 injured on top of that. Turns out it was all a lie.
I didn't say, hold on a second, you're thinking that was lives lost. Those were snuggies. We lost 600 snuggies.
They were in the van.
It has the pocket for your feet.
It's cold.
No, your foot.
Yes. Where they used to be. So we don't know. We have no idea at this point what the casualties are. We just know that what they said was a lie. Okay, would you rather?
So angry.
Would you rather? Let's stop it, Gerald. You can't be more angry than Nick. Would you rather? Someone explain to us the game. This is a new game.
Okay, so this game was explained to us briefly in run through. I guess it's a version of what teenage girls or middle school girls play during sleepovers.
Don't say middle school. Sleepovers are
And we're doing this now?
Yes, so that's I guess it's a version for us.
Give me
Getting
two.
hard.
I'm going to give you a situation, and you have to pick which you would rather do.
Or which situation?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not for both channels. See, you can associate multiple channels with one email, but the thing is, when they, if they suspend you, they're going to watch that other channel. So my backup channel is on a completely different email. So this channel is on a completely different email. It's not from the same channel pipeline, I guess you would call it. So I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll be right back. Listen to Crowder.
For sure, because you can overthrow communism. You can't overthrow a religious fundamentalist belief. You're never going to get rid of Islam, but you can get rid of communism at least in
Communism,
Christians.
communism is it is kind of a religious fundamentalist belief, though, based on
Yeah,
atheism.
but it's not like Islam.
No,
It's not the same way.
If I-
Quite
okay.
fanatical.
If I was Muslim, absolutely Islam.
Right.
Well, of course.
Right.
You have like kings. I mean, kings, with no modern technology.
If I was Chinese communist,
We're picking up all the snuggies on the.
Yeah, if I was Chinese communist, I guess. If I was part of the Chinese, the CCP, like coalition of power.
If you were in power, you'd want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
as a hockey
Yeah.
player, I'd say.
It really does. That's the thing. It also
true.
kind of highlights that free enterprise is the only one that you would pick. I would still rather be a peasant under a free enterprise system than be, royalty under a caste system or certainly a communist system.
Mhm.
Yeah, that kind of highlights it. So there you go.
I love Islam's flag. Nice little
They got the
crescent moon with
And
a nice star.
They're not even original. They stole it from Zoroastrianism too. Like,
They
you
did.
couldn't even get that. Like, yeah, slap my name on there. All right.
What a loser!
Let's, do you have any sound effects? Okay, next one
In case
is.
he's on this. So, which would you rather eradicate entirely, leftism or atheism?
Oh, that's tough.
Oh.
No, that's easy.
Well, Nick's agnostic, so he's probably going to say leftism.
I'm agnostic.
Yeah. I'm not agnostic.
By that I mean I love eggnog.
Why?
Listen, what?
Eggnog is underrated.
It is.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
I like
You
eggnog.
can spank it in. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what that means.
Don't know what.
Are we still on the Britney Spears is dead thing?
I'd go. Yeah, I'd say get rid of leftism.
Yeah, I'd say get rid of leftism.
I think this is easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's easy.
I can deal with idiots.
One leads to
See.
the other, though.
I have plenty of friends who are atheists.
That are idiots.
They lead to each other.
Not all
I'm
idiots, Gerald.
kidding. That's a sign.
Come on, you're better than that. There are plenty of smart
There
atheists,
are.
and there are plenty of idiot Christians.
No, they just sometimes they act like idiots.
Yes.
Because they berate people that have any faith at all, like it's the most unreasonable thing in the world.
Well, it's just whenever they use the very rudimentary, like, oh, flying spaghetti monster. It's like, okay,
I know that's what I mean. Yeah.
you read a couple of columns.
I'm not stupid.
I actually admire guys like, I'm serious, like Gerald and people who I wish I.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
just
wish
saying,
we can talk.
He could
Yeah.
have converted me if we went to the USC.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I had tickets for us, and you were just like, "Nah, I don't want to go." He's a hermit.
Asshole. Of course I wanted to go. I got a wife and
You just couldn't get
Pass yourself.
I got a wife and 3 Puerto Rican children.
I didn't know you married a Puerto Rican.
I didn't, and they're not my kids. I take care of them anyway. They're in their late teens. Anyways, and they're girls.
All right, let's grab another one. Would you rather? How many do we
All
have?
right, last one.
Oh, last. This is a short one.
Fast,
Yeah,
yeah.
Would you rather be stuck on a desert island with Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton?
Oh, I know.
That's a tough one.
No, easy.
Well, no, it's a tough one because really, this just comes down to who is easiest to kill. And there's an argument.
That's a tie.
To be, yes, Hillary Clinton is
All right.
a woman, so of course physically weaker. But Joe Biden also, I would imagine, it could be one of the exceptions where he's weaker than Hillary Clinton.
He is. That's
You
what
think he is?
for sure. So
I might even, if it's dead today, and it looks like I'm caught up and I don't have anybody coming in, I think I'm just going to grab some files
Single power? I don't know.
and
Me too.
No, I'd go Joe.
maybe do a little bit of cop watching in Monroe.
You make her cook your balls? Ew.
No.
Oops, I'm stopping at a green light here.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, exactly.
All of her energy would be going to creative ways to kill opposition, whereas Joe Biden would.
All I gotta do is get out of the way and let nature take its course.
Yeah, you
I'd
can
make
ignore
a jog down the beach in slow motion, naked, like Baywatch.
That'd be a short jog. This is it's the 10-yard saunter. The combine for lying hordes. Joe Biden. I think you could just throw his volleyball into the ocean.
Hey, Wes, come on back.
Yeah, you can't ignore Hillary Clinton. It should be quiet.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, at least you have something to eat.
Yeah.
Not your hair.
Gosh, what would it be like to be on a desert island with Hillary Clinton? I mean, assume you kill any one of us could kill Hillary Clinton.
I wouldn't do that. I'd torture her slowly.
You would. You'd be.
Oh, I would.
I love Nick.
I would. I'd take a toe off.
This is all hypothetical. We're not actually making
No, I'd do
threats.
this tonight.
Oh boy.
No, if you're on a deserted island.
I'd had wire cutters and a toe every day.
Yeah, but she probably has webbed feet, so you have to do it all at once.
So I'd cut her wings off. Fucking double horns.
Well, that's what they have to take into account, though. Here's the thing: you don't know what she turns into at night. She could be a threat.
No, I'm going with Hillary because you can live off her fat.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, jeez, that's so disgusting.
It's delicious.
Yeah, the fat is fat at that point, Gerald.
Yeah, but I don't like to eat the
That doesn't matter. Well, then light a lamp. Then use it to light a lamp.
Oh, there you go. So there are practical things you can do it.
Make candles out of her ass.
There's so much you can use that. People realize whale blubber until modern petroleum. When you use that, yeah, I mean, with Hillary. People would think it's the Northern Lights.
I'll just have to create fire. Let me get right on that.
You can light her and look like a tire fire. Just black smoke.
Escape from New York.
Yeah, just black billows coming out of her fat fucking ass. I would just punch her in the face once a day. I'd keep her alive. I'd treat her nice, but she doesn't know when it's coming. Just sucker punch her. Like noon, and maybe next day it's 4 in the morning. Just make her cry.
Yeah. Well, you also, again, people go crazy. They go stir crazy because they don't have anything to occupy their time. So you time is valuable.
Yeah, use it for a heavy bag.
Yeah.
Paul has he fashions a sundial.
Yeah, it is. It's
Just
Dick.
to figure out when he's going to assault him.
He does his own show every day around 5 p.m. on Mug Club too.
You don't get suicided yet.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Biden would just be lazy. I honestly can't think of a more frail person.
And he's gonna die on day 3.
That's what I'm saying. It takes care of itself. Like you just
A young Joe Biden, man.
crapping itself for.
Nah, I still would probably take a young Joe Biden. Honestly, I would
Teeth out and nice fake teeth.
as far as survivability, he's such a coward that you could be on the island, but go over to that corner and I don't want to see you. Like, okay.
Hey, Joe, your uppers are not coconut.
Exactly. I don't want to hear about you graduating top of your class. You were literally last place. It's just, yeah. And the thing is, too,
I actually seen somebody win yesterday on slots on here.
He's
Not on the
dishonest
big
person.
channel, but
Would you got some notes? We're still playing Would You Rather? Is there something I need to know?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Let's change your take.
Boys,
Let's make
Mug Club, Mug with a G,
Message to you. Let's make it happen.
let's make it.
Mug
That'd be fun.
Club.
All right. Nice.
You
Gonna
guys never talked.
No, I haven't. We've communicated with. I think I know we've communicated with his.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's one of the few dry, raunchy comics that don't give a fuck. I like him.
Oh, yeah,
Even before he
he's
joined.
right in some of the problems.
Crowder.
I just think he's wrong in a lot of the conclusions. Right. But yeah, I think that can actually be a productive conversation. So yeah, let's do it. Do you want to do it? I guess we should probably have to do this. Well, because in a different time zone, so it'll probably have to be next week.
Depends. Yes. What, 6 hours ahead, 7 hours ahead, something like that.
Yeah, well, this is Joe.
No, he's at
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Did they
I wasn't, like I said, it was on here. It wasn't on the main channel.
There's a
So
lot surrounding that.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I never want to indict somebody based on information from.
what is Mug Club? Well,
Probably does.
we drink coffee from mugs. He does his show in the morning. He has a basically that's his membership since he's demonetized and basically off of YouTube. He's got his own little membership, his own. he broadcasts. Now this part of the show is only on Rumble and Mug Club or Locals. Basically, Mug Club runs through Locals. I have a Locals channel too. I just don't do anything with it. I figure if I get big enough, I will. But Locals and Rumble are basically just different versions of each other. I mean, Rumble bought Locals, and most of the people, when they want people to watch behind their quote-unquote paywall, they finish the show on Locals. That Watching the Watchers guy that I watch, I pay to watch him. Robert Gouveia. And I was gifted a membership to Mug Club. My wife. Basically, they actually send you a coffee mug, Louder with Crowder coffee mug. I have it in the box. That might be my next giveaway. Nah, I'm gonna keep that. I like coffee cups.
Question from Ray 1776. How do you explain to a child what is going on between Israel and Hamas when they don't understand why it can't be solved peacefully and death is occurring?
Why are you?
Oh, it's a child.
Should you? Well, hold on, that's a you problem. If your child assumes that everything can be solved peacefully, that's a false premise that's been ingrained in him. Kids don't inherently believe, or her, kids don't inherently believe that everything can be solved peacefully. I mean, for crying out loud, if you have a child, you ever watch them at daycare? There's constantly a power struggle. They learn the dynamics of power very early on. So I don't think that the challenge should be educating them on how some problems be solved peacefully. That sounds like conditioning.
Beef
As far
jerky
as the
membership. There you
Israel
go.
Palestine, they're not going to understand Israel and Hamas, but they do need to understand the basic concept. This is
Only
why-
for Valhalla.
This is why fundamental.
You do 6
moral
months in
philosophical
Valhalla?
concepts are more important than sort of the micro details. Good and evil.
You want a
exist.
batch of jerky.
Violence is not often the answer, but it is sometimes the only.
I gotta stop at UPS here because the wife's gonna kill me.
Say,
I was supposed to do it Monday.
questions.
Then I was supposed to do it again yesterday. Both days she's like, yeah, this shit's still sitting on the table.
It's kind of like when my dad smoked a whole pack of cigarettes.
And I'll have to take my phone. Oh no, I'll
drink
bring that
yourself.
phone.
You get caught drinking, you have to drink until you're.
What kind of question is that? Why do you let the kid enjoy his food?
Yeah, but if he's already asking those questions,
Tell him to shut the fuck up. Serious.
No, I think. Look,
Not shut the fuck
by the
up.
way, we're launching a children's show.
we are. Yes. Children's books.
What's the definition of children? What are you saying?
I know. I
Ages,
don't know what the age is.
Yeah, exactly. If he's 3 or 4, I don't really.
If they have access to social media, they have access to news.
6 months in Valhalla gets you a couple hours in Valhalla, eating some beautiful jerky. Actually, I just bought a bunch of the ingredients. I just got to get some meat this weekend to make another batch. I polished off the last batch I had.
What's really going on? There's a war going on over here. That's when you sit down and have a conversation.
Usually when it's I've had a few IPAs and I've smoked a little bit. It's like, ooh, jerky sounds delicious right now.
My son became sort of obsessed with any monster. And they speak in full sentences on Tuesday. Are there any monsters here? And I'm going, okay, where did that? Because I didn't introduce him to monsters. And then I saw that there's a neighbor who has a huge Halloween exhibit that has an 8-foot Grim Reaper, a 12-foot dragon, and then 2 witches with a cauldron. I'm like, oh, okay, I was like, wait, this monster? And so I punched the witch in the face. And I said, yeah, look, what's she gonna do? Nothing. And that's not afraid. That's good parenting. So they pick up on it, yeah, because I'm like, well, this would be creepy as an adult. Then you can't control it. You can't say, hey, take down your display. Of course, it's Halloween. But
unlimited mead.
Either
feast.
Sort of diffuse the problem.
Valhalla, you fight all day and you feast all night.
I grabbed the basketball. I'm like, I play basketball with the monsters. Look, they got no games. He's like, let's mock them.
In the halls, the golden halls.
Made it look like the monster bit your leg off
with
and
the
bleeding and
Aesir.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's been bad.
No, yeah.
Give him a book on a 6-day war. Go read it.
Yeah, let's go read it.
Write a report on it.
Go read it, then tell me about geopolitics and the perimeter. All right.
Please, I hope all these people aren't going to
From Chad
UPS.
Wayne, how do we as Americans push the reset button before we end up in World War III?
I don't know, Hillary. Fuck.
That's a really broad question.
I don't think we're there. So many people are like, oh my gosh, World War III. I'm like, listen, stop.
Things could get crazy in the Middle East.
Good, but
It's all up to Iran.
it's going to take a while.
Yeah, Iran
It's
is.
all up to Iran.
It is going to
Opening
be.
a new front, and that's already happening. Don't kid yourselves what happened.
Well, what it really comes down
I
to
don't think it
is,
happens.
and here's why I'm not saying, by the way, that I'm not concerned. But you just mentioned Iran. There's a lot of sort of like you talk about saber rap.
Where the fuck's the UPS store?
China,
Is it gone?
Do they actually stand by people who they claim are their allies? No, they like pot stirrers, and so they tend to be friendly with Iran because they like pot stirrers and they like
Where the
people
fuck's
who
the UPS store?
Yeah, that's good. Those are delicious.
You
Now
dubs
they sell everywhere,
moved.
though. It used to be only Asian restaurants. Now you get them at a
Dude, there was a UPS store right here.
Oh my God, everyone, we have a job to do. So, I don't think that China is going to want to actually go to war for them. I think that China is looking, if they jump and they do something with Taiwan, okay, if it happens at the same time and it coincides, we could be looking at a really large global
What the
conflict.
fuck happened?
I don't think Iran has the same kind of allies that would be required to actually result in an international.
Well, that's awesome.
conflict.
Let me see.
I could be wrong.
Recents.
How far is Taiwan from China?
You're talking about basically like 8 blocks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How far is Taiwan from the United States?
Longer.
Significantly more.
We can't do anything.
It's an entire borough.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't.
Yes.
Yeah, run destroyers up and down the strait.
Yep.
Okay.
Put some.
China will do what? Wait for those destroyers.
Well, they don't, that's
Man,
what
everything
they
is
do
fucking
understand
changing in this
power.
fucking-
There's
China
a
neighbors,
close second.
the Chinks have a lot of boats.
They do. It's not even close as far as destroyers. What do
Why?
we have? I think we have the most.
Isn't
Is
that
it
wrong?
11 that we have
Aircraft carriers?
as aircraft carriers that we have, and we have a high
I don't
number
know
of
the
destroyers.
number,
And I think it's aircraft carriers. We have it's in the teens, and the
And
next
Ginger
closest.
Snap would disagree,
I
but I
don't
think
see
we
it.
wiped the table with our Navy versus their.
There used to be a
I don't think
taco
it's-
place there.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
The
they-
fuck
they-
is
they-
going
they-
on?
They have a lot of ships. They have
They
a lot of
completely-
ships coming online. They have good technology. I'm not saying that they're a weak opponent.
not in the
They
right
wouldn't
fucking
cost us
spot.
that.
Did they have a lot of drag shows on those ships?
Oh, this is it.
Like our
Fucking
Navy.
UPS store was right
Sometimes
here.
they make Uyghurs dressed in funny outfits
Yeah.
and walk the plank.
That's where it's got me
Nick,
going.
those are what we call pawns. We put them on the front lines.
Yes. A fleet of 11 aircraft carriers. Yeah.
You still have to go to the one in
Yeah,
Monroe.
a lot of them are dance floors.
I think China has. They have 4 or 6.
China has 2.
They have
You
2.
don't know what China has.
They have 2.
China has 2.
Johnny Utah, give me 2.
All right,
You
fuck
don't know
this. We'll go to work.
That's a lot. That's a lot less than 11.
That is less than 11.
And that's a big deal when you're talking about an international conflict, right? That's pivotal because you're trying to restrict.
You really think they don't have?
No, I
any
tried.
garage somewhere?
I guess we'll
probably
go to the
not.
one in Monroe.
Garages.
That's right. Good point.
I do.
But I understand your point. Look, if you're distracted, I think Ginger Snap and I laid this point out pretty clearly. I think on last Friday's geopolitics show for you guys on Mud Club, we said, look, if you do the math and we get distracted and we get kind of enmeshed in this Middle East crisis, and there's a bunch going on there, there's a bunch going on with Ukraine.
Yes. That's
Then
what I'm
China
worried about.
potentially could see an opening, especially if Iran's involved and all this stuff.
Yeah.
They could see an opening and say, well, financially, focus-wise, the resolve, like the people of the United States are kind of tired of this war stuff anyway, funding it, and they certainly don't want to lose any troops. Now might be an opportune time
Yeah.
to try and take Taiwan when they won't react,
And a
or the
president-
reaction may be slow. A weak president.
Yeah. We
So-
president
FedEx?
who doesn't fund the military.
Store there.
No, he does get the stretchy maternity suits so that the
What the
president
fuck happened?
Still on order, actually.
withstand the G-forces.
Yeah.
That fat guy.
Why don't you know what you do heavy lifting? You're flying.
You're scrambling your child inside of your
You
son.
have scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Make any
come
sense
on.
at all.
All right, let's grab another chair.
The
fucking
Jewish
kidding me? What the
meme
fuck's
man.
going
The
on
question
here?
for the crew: over the past few years, what is the craziest thing that has happened that before you would have thought was a bad joke?
Oh,
I don't even understand the question.
I guess they're saying like, what is we observed in the news?
Yeah, let's assume.
Joe Biden becoming president?
That one's pretty bad.
I would have thought that'd have been a crazy joke.
Not a joke. That we would have thought was a crazy joke. Well, we've had a lot of things that have become jokes. You know, for example, we were talking about, drag queens, things like that, like they would be kids, library, and now we actually do that.
Dylan Mulvaney is the spokesperson.
Woman of the year being a
Woman of the year. Lots of Miss Universe contestants from these different countries being,
Another fucking,
Can you
dude,
response
I'm getting
when you
copyright
ask?
claimed like a
Kind of
motherfucker
like
here.
the bathing suit competition now.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. It's just working right.
It's
You
different.
just want to see how they do it. You're like, how do they tuck?
It really
From
does
yesterday.
come down to the tuck.
Yeah, it does come down to the tuck.
Yeah.
It's a skill like anything else. I'm trying to think. The craziest thing, I will say, okay, the most surreal experience for me, I guess, was, since you mentioned the word joke, was, the Vox apocalypse, as far as everyone here, when you have senators saying, and the hate speech, and then you have Wojcicki saying, and Stephen Crowder was not guilty of violating our guidelines. When you see legislative officials, who, by the way, were too scared to come on the show, calling for you to lose your living and lose your ability to speak in the public over jokes, over, by the way, content that
They start looking at your channel a lot closer when you're monetized.
Guidelines because of the fact that this is really.
I mean, background noises and everything.
Jeez. That was very surreal because you realize, oh, wait a second.
I'm reading a fucking copyright claim.
Anybody. You realize that
Apparently there was some R. Kelly playing in the background at one point yesterday.
For me, there was
That
a
worked?
Senator Barone.
I don't remember that.
And Stephen Crowder with his hate.
Maybe when I was looking at Bow for a little
She
bit.
does a little bit, yeah.
I was sitting there going, who the hell are you? What?
That's one thing I'm going to have to definitely be conscious of. Is,
it was just a
I mean, it's not a strike. It's just a copyright claim.
This can't be right.
It really doesn't affect anything.
Chief
But
executive
like I
officer,
said, I'm not worried about commercial monetization anyway.
breaking the rules.
Not
The
talking
super
to-
Yeah.
She didn't have a
super
cell phone,
chats
so
and
she-
the memberships, I just think it's just going to be make it
That
fun.
was very surreal to experience, just because it's something that you never think that you'll get in that kind of trouble with legislative folks. But it happened.
For really just pretty tame jokes, too. Like, this wasn't like, what do we call him? Let's Be Queer or something like that?
Yeah.
Sprite.
Let's be clear.
Sprite was one of them.
And by the-
Sauntering across the...
Sprite, sashaying across the
A Mexican.
ferry.
But his name was Gay Wonk.
Yeah.
He said these things about himself, and I'm like, these are...
And he identified as queer.
This is pretty basic.
Yeah, and by the way, we criticized Vox a bunch of videos that didn't involve him as well.
Yes.
He just happens to
They
be
were
one
also
who was
gay.
upset. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you have Don Lemon on there, it's like, disgusting. What?
What are you doing now?
So, and I'm not saying that that's more severe, of course, than terrorist attacks or anything, but those things happen all the time, right? Being at the center
That's the
was-
decision of the office whether or not want to
really
do
felt.
the whole stream,
When we were going through
even
this,
start a
I remember
monetized stream, or do I want my first stream to be actually driving around doing a cop watch?
We've done so much. We've done so much worse, making fun of an aggressive gay communist.
There it is, though.
I found a video
That
last
is
night
whether it's comedy, whatever. Yeah. They draw
of the dash cam and the body cam of the Ohio State troopers that chased down the two guys from Monroe, Michigan.
I think the reason.
I mean,
for
literally.
the reason they've gone to, and I could be wrong,
I'm not big on high speed pursuits, but these guys had murdered a couple people in Monroe. They needed to be taken out. I mean, you could hear the guy being ordered to just take the car out several times, and he tried. I mean, he tried like 6 times to pit him, and he couldn't do it because it was a big, big pickup truck versus his little patrol car.
What does that mean?
I mean, the guys were trying to do suicide by cop even too. They were shooting at him, and
It's crazy.
they actually ended up taking him into custody alive. What's weird is both those assholes worked for me in Monroe.
No, we should not be ostracized.
They didn't show up the next day, and I'm texting them going, "Hey, motherfuckers, are you coming in? What's going on?" And then I found out that they murdered a couple people and stole that truck, actually.
The New York Times. reading about it, going like, this is absurd, and we can't judge them because this is how they choose to identify.
It's been a long time since I was rooting a cop into catching somebody.
It's a fictional figure. And I know someone out there's just stop. These people who identify as vampires, they throw up a shell necklace and they go out at night in New Orleans. Okay, they're not actual vampires.
The fucking trooper that eventually got him off the side of the road, and I mean, they pretty much wrecked on their own, but he actually spun out because he hit the brakes so hard when they started shooting at him. He did like a couple 360s and then took off, and like the other troopers made a lane for him to catch back up to him instead of, you know, the next one in line just taking over. They're like, okay, this guy deserves to get these guys because he was getting shot at.
Somebody name for me right now without looking what's going on.
Like I said, you know me,
No idea.
not back to bluer, but
He sent you the Oscars.
nice to see them actually doing the job.
No, but I get concerned when the focus of the media shifts completely to one subject, because then other stuff. This is the time something else could happen.
Pretty graphic too. I mean,
the radar and not get noticed. Certainly,
they caught him stopped at a rest stop or something like that, and then went after him.
Something through that maybe would be a little bit unpopular.
Or a gas station, like a
I'm good right now.
truck stop.
Because people were not paying attention.
They do nefarious stuff.
Yeah, it's not like a change.
I agree.
I mean, what can they do that's worse as opposed to what? Print more money?
Cops in there, but it wasn't.
Some things do happen in the world. We have to put our focus on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of big.
Like we said, it could be a powder cake.
Drive to UPS Monroe.
They'll do the actual.
Oh, come on, the team.
By the way, Adam Kinzinger.
What about
You're still around?
He's still around.
You you only know because he lets you.
Let's do a Kleenex commercial.
I'm still here.
That bitch. There are people rotting in prison today because of him.
Right.
And we say that, and you're like, oh, no, you're going a little bit too far. No, he was on a January 6th commission, living in credibility, as though it was a trial of what happened on January 6th, so that everybody thought, okay, this is both sides. We got the whole story because Republicans were even on there. Same thing with Liz Cheney. People serving 17 years. They're trying to give more to this people's sentences. Yeah. Because of people like this not coming out and saying this is a farce.
Yeah.
Jim Jordan, if he had been led on that commission, would have run roughshod over all of them. And been like, hey, here's the video right here of them, I guess, letting this guy. You want to get after the guys that assaulted the police officers? That's fine. They get some time because you can't assault a police officer. Got it. The rest of these guys, it was like a guided tour. Really weird.
It wasn't like a guided tour. It was a guided tour. It was a guided tour.
By the way, can we talk to the police officer who shot the unarmed protester, Ashley Babbitt?
Who had a bad record before?
I'd like to get to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Jim Jordan. I get mad at Jim Jordan over it. It's misplaced anger because he's always leading these investigations that go nowhere.
Yeah.
But he's out there. I'm like, is he putting on a show for me or?
You just wonder how much his hands are tied versus what he can actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying.
Yes,
like
that's
really weird. Like he exposes something and then
it goes away.
Fizzles. Well, but I think that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough outrage on our side on some of these things. We just get like, yeah, I'm gonna watch a show and click on that. And it's like, do something. Vote for the right people to be in there to act.
Oh yeah, vote your way out of this. That's the way.
One guy.
Come on,
He
Gerald.
can't do it all himself. He's got to do it for everybody else.
But as a speaker, he will have more power.
He will if he gets voted in as speaker. We'll see.
At least people have to listen to him. That would be fun. So they can't just say no, I object to that. I know it's not important, but the point is, people have to listen to him. That was Chat Pelosi's ass, and that's good enough for me. Look, I know people say, oh, why are you doing the right left? Don't you understand?
Hey.
Blind? No. How about
Joey?
just your eyes? One of your eyes for your other. You're blind, and that makes it easier for me to just throw you out in the middle of the ocean if you're Joe Biden. If I don't, to war with people who want to see the destruction of the West and everything. Look, it's not enough to only value good things. Just to be clear, it's not enough to only value freedom in the Constitution and the founding principles of this country. That's great. That should drive.
I'm not down for any war. Let them fight it out.
It does have to be.
Let them fight it out.
A burning disdain.
They don't need our help.
To tear all of that down. Some people tell you only focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. If someone is stabbing you, if someone is trying to take everything from you, have to deal with.
Everybody has to be in the military in Israel. I mean,
provide some kind of a solution. We know what the solution.
Everybody has to do time. They got plenty of
in
people
this country, but we are facing a problem. And when people say, you know, all I do is pray for them, that's not enough. Sure, you're
Let them
supposed to
handle
love your enemy,
themselves.
but you're not supposed to stop trying to vanquish them. So I'm fine with Jim Jordan being speaker just because it will chap the ass of the people who really are best suited to that kind of life, like Pelosi. That's good enough for me. Not good enough, but it's a start. We'll be back tomorrow with more Nick Paul. That'll be fun.
So apparently I can only I can't show real shows like Russell and all that, I guess, on YouTube. I guess it shows that that's weird. Yeah, I guess once they take their show away from YouTube, if I'm showing that stuff that's not already on YouTube, YouTube is definitely looking for that shit. I mean, technically, I don't have any memberships with them. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm just reading a copyright claim here. This kind of looks like bullshit. Let's go watching the Watchers. Is it live yet? No. I know Press NH had a premiere earlier. Let's see if we can find that. Val's not on, is he? I don't care about copyrights on this channel. Yeah, here it is.
That was a cherry.
Let me ask you, if I throw this out right now, what are you gonna do? There you go, ring it and take it. Nope. Nope. Call supervisor. Here's my cigarette. Do you have any questions regarding that? Yeah. What if I throw this one out? You gonna give me another one? Oh, I will. Hello, what do you think? I should throw this one out too? See what he says. What if I throw the cigarette out, La Placa? There you go. Alright. I'll do this whole night, La Placa. Nope. If you pick it up.
I'm going into the courtroom in a minute. We have court in 5 minutes. Relax, Alice.
Stop causing a disturbance, please. You're causing a disturbance. You're causing a disturbance, sir.
If I take this cigarette, right, and I throw it on the ground, what would you do? Okay, well, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to tell you what the rules are. I'm going to tell you to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, let me finish. I don't want to hear
Oh, you're causing the problem right now. No. Yeah, you are. No, I don't make promises.
How about another one, Alice? Huh? Here's another one.
I understand you want to take a recess.
Let's get this process over with so you can take my money.
All right, everybody. So there is $124 with pennies. They do come in $25 boxes. Obviously, I had $1 taken out. Total $124. We're gonna be unraveling these and then bringing them over to the courthouse in Newport, New Hampshire for my littering tickets.
The faster we get this done, the faster I'm out of here.
Can you not take my money?
You went in with a wheelbarrow full of coins. I don't know that would make somebody very happy.
Oh, well, I'm not very happy. I have to pay a fine.
Have a seat. Once it's counted, then you can leave. Because I can't give you a receipt until I count it.
$2, mail it to me. I'm not waiting around. I'll make you a promise right now, right? You ready for this one?
I promise you that I will record every public employee that works in this state and others.
124.
Yeah, I have it right here
Wait, where?
on the floor in a bucket.
Of what?
Pennies. What's going on, everyone? This is Press NH Now over here today at the State of New Hampshire 5th Circuit, Newport, New Hampshire District Court. Today is October 17th, 2023. Please make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Press NH Now. I appreciate all your support.
I loved it when Johnny 5-0 did it, man. He literally brought a suitcase full of pennies and then stacked them up on the window.
Always check the description. All links will be included, including these two videos. Make sure you go check them out. The whole reason of my visit today is because I am going to be paying my littering tickets with pennies. $124 worth, 12,400 pennies. And extortion bucket just PS a few pennies for your dogs. All donations are greatly appreciated, guys. They do help me continue my activism in and around the New England states. All links will be in the description. Make sure you check out those two videos. One, the traffic stop, and two, the video of my trial here for the littering ticket that I was found guilty of. Please go check those out before you continue watching this video. See you in there. I have the document. The faster we get this done, the faster I'm out of here. Just to get what the judge said. I don't care what the judge said. Have him call me. Look at on me. I don't make promises. Oh, you're causing the problem right now. No. Yeah, you are. No, I don't make promises. Yeah, I'll make you a promise right now, right? You ready for this one? I promise you that I will record every public employee that works in this state and others. That is my promise. Last week I could always put me in contempt if he wants. I enjoy seeing him sometimes. It's okay. I gotta make my payment. Yeah, I have it right here. On the floor in a bucket. Pennies.
Put it up here and have a seat. Once it's counted, then you can leave. I can't give you a receipt until I count it.
You can always mail it to me. I'm not waiting around. It's 3:30. I'm not gonna count 12,400 pennies in less than a half hour. You guys like overtime, right? You can probably get some overtime for it. Even better.
$124, right?
It's 120. Threw a couple extra in there just in case. It's way too heavy for that.
How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh?
I don't know.
Full type of problem.
You calling sweetheart? Maybe it's nothing to say. You know why? Because there's no cops here to back him up.
Trees are changing. It's pretty. Look at this. Doesn't this look nice? Only 2 people here still. Wow. I love this time of year.
Good afternoon. My name is Holly. Do you have a case that I can help with?
Hello, Holly. No, I do not. I do have a question though. I'm just I have to pay a fine to the courts for a littering incident that happened. Just wondering if they accept all sorts of U.S. currency, or is it just credit card, debit card, checks, or?
So you can pay over the phone using a debit or a credit card.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Cash,
That,
check,
okay.
money order, pretty much anything except American Express.
Okay, so they take coins.
Depending on how many coins. I don't know, if you went in with a wheelbarrow full of coins, I don't know that would make somebody very happy.
Oh, well, I'm not very happy. I have to pay a fine. So, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your help.
We can accept coins.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
You too. Oh, there you go, guys. Coins it is. Who's that? Sweetheart.
Breakfast burrito time. Roasting that too.
Right. Can you not take my money? No, I need to document this because I'm not going to get told, oh, I didn't pay it, or, well, I don't believe anything you guys say, or the courts, or. I never said I did, but I'm not going to start now either, so. Yeah, what's up?
We're going to take, we can't account it for 4 o'clock.
Okay.
4 o'clock close, your partial receipt. You pay-
I'm out of here as soon as you take it. I'm not waiting around.
Are you a receipt?
You can mail it to me. I don't really care. Call me. You have my number? I'm not waiting around. It's fairly heavy.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna like call me or email me or? Okay. Yep. Are you guys gonna like hand count it or? Oh, that sucks. Oh man. It's unfortunate. All right. Well, it's unfortunate that I gotta give you the money too. So you could probably have Judge Sweetheart help you out. Or the trooper. Or the trooper. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You too. Thank you. Enjoy. get the ladies a hand in there. It's a little heavy for them. No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm out of here, man. Have a good one. Till the next one. See yourself on YouTube. All right. So they thought that I was gonna stick around and have them count it. It's 10:04, and they said they're gonna count what they can and give me a receipt for that. But that's not how this works. I'm not sticking around for them to count that. They are insane. But anyway, guys, make sure, like I said before, you watch the this whole video. You need to go watch the full video of the traffic stop and the court case. I was found guilty of obviously littering 2 cigarettes in front of the state trooper. It is not something I condone. I do not respect people who do litter in public places or anywhere else for that matter. I don't condone that type of behavior. I'm not that type of person. If you look at the video from the traffic stop, you'll see that I actually did it in front of the state trooper for defiance, for the simple fact that I did not throw a cigarette out the window in the first place for the original stop. But go check those out. I appreciate all your support. Please make sure you go like, share, and subscribe to my channel at Press NH Now. I appreciate all your support. Also, check out my playlist to see some videos you might not have seen in the past. Hit that like button. Let all your friends and family know about my activism in and around the New England states. Always check the description. All links will be included. Donations are greatly appreciated. They do help me continue my activism in and around the New England area. Until the next one, guys, Press NH Now. Peace.
It was all right. Oh, fuck, dude. There's not even in the road. You had to stop to get around this car? Fucking idiot, dude. Well, Midwest was live last night, huh? 2 o'clock in the morning. Of course, ANCAP releases a video way late in the day about for public safety and official misconduct. We pretty much watched it live. He's got to do a nice little edited video that he released pretty much after they were already out of jail.
I just came to file a couple complaints.
So we can continue this conversation.
Who are you, though?
Oh, no, you're going to answer my question. Which
No, I don't answer your question.
No, you are going to answer my question. Because right now you're trespassing.
This is public.
You understand? You have been given a lawful order to vacate the premises. Don't tell me not to do something. You
Stop
understand?
yelling at me. This is not public.
It says right there, authorized visitor.
I need a supervisor.
I am a supervisor.
No, I need higher power than you.
There is none.
I come peacefully. I
You
can
can
be
answer
rude.
my question. I'm not being rude. I'm just
No, what's wrong with that?
because you're on private property.
So if I don't need you, you're gonna arrest me.
Yes.
Detain me unlawfully. This is public. Private's over there. That's what it says. Unauthorized area. All right. Came to file 2 complaints, and the outside by the gate where the security is that public or private?
Inside by the gate, yes, inside the gate is public.
Why can you be professional like this gentleman? Step up, no step
Oh,
up.
now you're telling me what not to do.
You work for me.
Like
You deserve to get talked to like this. I was completely nice to you. You can't be doing that, bro. I just came to file a couple complaints.
No one even knows that on May 29th,
far left extremists were firebombing the White House and St. John's Church.
You were putting Secret Service guys in the hospital.
Yeah,
Guys were
70
catching bricks to the head.
70 plus injuries, 100 plus injuries, you know, and nobody even knows about it. And the anti-Trump guy had this, like, immediately started over and looked at me with this, like, what? He didn't know about it.
There were people that were hiding in the statues. They have some of these things that are like big chalices that are in Lafayette Park. And I actually found out as I was leaving DC, because I lived in DC for 5 years. I worked at the Washington field office. That was my my backyard. Some kid who was doing an inspection on my roof as we sold our house. He was like, "Oh man, I was at the White House like on that day, and I was hiding up in this thing, and I thought Secret Service was going to get me." And I was like, "Tell this to an FBI agent."
Yeah, but he knows. He knows he's good.
And there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah,
because we are not encouraged to be able to take proactive means. Like that guy admitting that basically he was involved in that riot. It didn't go anywhere. How many charges do we see?
No one even knows that on May 29th, far left extremists were
Unbelievable. Anti-war protesters are treated like this. I have a 20-year-old son. He said I had to leave. They called the cops on me. No, you are by arguing with me about my constitutional rights. And I'm explaining it to you like you're a 2-year-old because that's what you're acting like.
Stop. You're acting like a 2-year-old. That's ridiculous. You don't need to have a sign out here with profanity. If you would like a sign, you need to have a process that you can fill something out to. Around campus with your sign.
I need permission based on the language. Hey, don't touch my camera again, lady. That's second-degree assault, and I will prosecute you later this afternoon in the District Court Commissioner's office. And if you think I'm lying, go ahead and keep trying to assault me. I'm on public property. I don't need permission to record in public. I do know everything. I took law classes here, lady. Ray Special was my professor. Unbelievable. Anti-war protesters are treated like this. I have a 20-year-old son.
And you want $20,000 a month for a 1-year-old? Now you've hired 3 law firms to try and knock my motherfucking head off. My prenuptial agreement was so detailed and so extensive. My lawyer whispered, she had her own lawyer to negotiate on her behalf. My lawyer, Tanya Mitchell Graham, said, I can't believe you got her to sign this. And I said, well, the reason I got her to sign it is because she said to me specifically, this ain't mine.
Yes. So she said, hey, this ain't mine. But when the divorce happened, now she's trying to break the goddamn prenup. And trust me, on her podcast, on her YouTube channel, she's not telling anyone that she's trying to break the prenup to access more of Tyrese's money because she didn't get the $20,000 a month she wanted for child support.
You want $20,000 a month for a 1-year-old? Now you've hired 3 law firms to try and knock my motherfucking head off. My prenuptial agreement.
A good source told me NASCAR sometimes wants almost 100,000 side clearance on the rods. It would be a job build the motor. The center of the rod, they put shims in the wristbands.
Really?
So this rod may be here. It's shimmed over a little bit in the center of the crank.
Okay.
And the other side would be shimmed over perfectly in the center of the crank.
Oh,
even though it's got 100,000 sight.
Okay.
But they run less than 1,000.
It's harvest season, guys.
With 0 weight oil.
Right. Right. That's the difference.
Yeah. And I hear say that every time that they put the 1,000 clearance of rod,
yep,
it took that vibration out. And all these 8 rods banging on the crank at different times. If they were tight, they would sit there on the crank like an electric motor.
Right.
The horsepower went right up.
Wow.
A good source told me NASCAR sometimes runs almost 100,000 side clearance on the rods. It would be a job building the motor.
Whoa.
Of course, this is where it could have ended, but it didn't.
Realize that the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that you do not, it is not the privilege of your freedoms to kill us, right? Realizing, right? The Commissioner R.D.
Me, not for you.
My understanding of
You should have come and asked. Why would you think that that made it okay for you, without any advance notice, to bring this matter before the jury? I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that.
All due respect.
I'm not going to rehash the motion. That's absolutely untrue. No. Your argument's of record. My comments are of record, and why I ruled as I did is of record. Don't get brazen with me. Attorney can't go into these types of areas when the judge has already ruled without asking outside the presence of the jury to do so. So don't get...
How does Israel's special system called the Iron Dome work to stop rockets? When there's a lot of fighting, groups like Hamas can shoot over 3,000 rockets at Israel in just 1 week. The Iron Dome stops 9 out of 10 of these rockets. How does it do this? First, it uses radar to see rockets coming. Then, it figures out where the rocket will land. The Iron Dome batteries then shoot their own rockets to hit and destroy the enemy rockets in the sky. Each battery can shoot many rockets quickly to stop the enemy. This system is not cheap. Each of the 10 Iron Dome setups in Israel costs $50 million.
Damn.
Subscribe WeInDOC for more.
Yeah, send us more money.
The American Physical Society, they were going to have their annual meeting in San Diego, and there was a hotel snafu, so they had to reschedule. And so Vegas said, we'll take you. The MGM Marina, which became the MGM Grand, we'll take you. 4,000 physicists had their annual meeting in Las Vegas. And let me tell you, there was a news headline, physicists in town.
All right, yeah, we paid for it. I haven't seen any of the chat for like the last 15 minutes. I thought most everybody was gone.
In San Diego, and there was a hotel snafu, so they had to reschedule. And so Vegas said, we'll take you. The MGM Marina, which became the MGM Grand, we'll take you. 4,000 physicists had their...
What? Oh, what's your name? Why are you approaching me?
I gotta go. I'm gonna get this done now. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the UPS store before I stop.
This park ranger. There's a knife laying in the parking lot. So I picked it up, handed it to the guy, and he throws it out his car window back into the parking lot. What kind of trash is this here? Kids' parking lot right here. Absolutely ridiculous. Cape Coral for you.
It was Midwest. Bakersfield. You go out with San Joaquin? Why is that all taped off? That's weird. Oh, they're doing work.
Yeah.
once we show up. I hurry up and get out of here and leave. LVA, what up? Famously broke camera and Leo watcher. What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody. Oh, that kind of fizzled out. Sorry about that. I'm out here with San Joaquin and Nate Skates.
Yeah, I figured.
La Familia. Yeah. They were, you guys missed it, they were over here around this corner, around this other pillar over here, just standing here chit-chatting, wasting tax dollars. Yeah, they were standing right over here, just chit-chatting. Didn't hear the call, but that's where they were standing. C4T, 6 roaches, what up? Duke, Choppa Choppa. Yeah, I don't know if I should stay live or not. I am doing a test live over on X, formerly known as Twitter, right now. I don't know if it's working or not, but it says it's live. And I don't know if I can. Uh-oh, mess it up. Hold on. Hoping maybe it'll stay alive. Can I turn it maybe over there? I have no idea about Twitter.
Wonder what he's using. This cop's not here anymore. If he's doing a dual broadcast, was he using 2 phones or?
I guess I turned it, bumped the phone, and shut off the live over there. Let me see if I can get back to it.
A little high, still too high to drive.
No. It is what it is.
Is it?
I guess I'm trying to find another one here.
Is it?
What's that? I can't hear it. We try to keep them accountable, keep you from violating people's rights. They were just standing around the corner chit-chatting. Yeah, wasting tax dollars. What's that?
Guy's got a foot hanging from
we record the cops.
His rear bumper.
Hold them accountable. Yeah, like literally. Huh? They were standing around the corner over here wasting tax dollars. Just standing there talking.
That's why I pulled in here, because
They got Midwest accountability too. I come all the way from Illinois to come film out here. Yeah.
There was a thought about vandalism right there in the area. That's why we were out here for about 10, 15 minutes.
The cops dipped out, Heather Holt. You too? The cops dipped out, guys. They were just hanging out, talking. I don't know. Let's see Dub up in here. Did I miss anything? No. Oklahoma Outlaw. Alright. Cool. I did do a test stream on Twitter. Formerly Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it.
What the fuck?
Well, it worked out over there, but we tried it anyway.
Okay, this UPS store's still here, thank goodness.
Try and get to another one, guys. Kilted, what up? LBA. Heather Holt. Sorry about the false alarm, guys. But stay tuned.
Come on, people.
Make sure it's a good one next time. Like I said, they dipped out as soon as we showed up. They were talking around the corner, wasting tax dollars. So at least we kept moving. Move on, little piggy. Yeah, we made him get back to work, so we saved a little bit of taxpayer money.
They just went to hide somewhere else, basically.
LBA, what's going on? 6 row tubes. What's up, everybody? Sorry about the false alarm. If we find something else, we'll be back. Much love, you guys. Uh-oh, hold on.
I should have gone, but there's nobody behind me, so.
We might have one, guys. Hold on.
This is fucking crazy.
Joko, what up? Heather Holt, I'm with San Joaquin and Nate Skates.
Man, a lot of handicap parking here. Yeah. We'll just park in the regular spot.
Hold tight, guys. We're headed to another one.
Will it be a rod? Back with me, make sure I can pull it up on my other phone. How much time is left on this video? Okay, you guys got time to listen to Midwest. Let me make sure it's on my phone here.
CJ and PA, hey. Thank you guys for posting links. We're headed to a call. Hold tight.
Hang on. Only got a few seconds to fucking put this code in. Ah! Yes, it's me. Should just let me log in.
Oklahoma, it's San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Oh yeah, killed it. Good shit. We're headed to a call, guys. Bear with us.
All right. All right, I got the codes. The return codes. Let me get in the other door.
What's up, Adam? Good to see you, bro. Oh, you're making a note. Okay, cool. Leo, what's going on, buddy? Right, I do have a Twitter page too, guys, or X page that I'm trying to go live on, using that for info and stuff. So when I get back to the truck, I will try and put that link in the description of the channel, or you guys can get to that too. Shut up, guilty. Passing out until my light popped up. Sorry about that, deal. Midwest Accountability on Twitter, Heather Holt. It'll be a blue background with the Statue of Liberty.
All right. Mission accomplished. Happy wife, happy life, guys.
You got cherries and berries? There we go.
All right, let's check in at work. We'll maybe do a couple hours there.
She'll slip your conscience. What's up?
Maybe not. I might just end it quick and get on the road. Let me just see how busy it's going to look like there.
About time grandma wants to be driving. He definitely does not drive like a grandma, I can assure you, Leo. Oh, yep, there they are. Down on the highway and off on the right, huh? Here we go, guys. Oh, wow, they got a bunch of them there. We got at least 4 cop cars. We got at least 4 cop cars. Hold on, guys.
This is sheriff. What is this? Police, city police. Okay. Same ones that haven't done anything about that bail bondsman drawing his gun on freaking media.
Huh? Oh yeah, it's Kern County Sheriff too, guys. Kern County Sheriff.
It's been almost a year.
Maybe 5 cars. And we got one down on the highway. Hold on a minute, guys.
catching every red light. It's okay, though. We're in no hurry.
I didn't know it took that many people for one older gentleman who seems partially handicapped or doesn't walk very well. Unique living, yes, I do. Yeah, I saw the right afterwards. I have no idea how. So snarky. Guys, I am live on X right now too. Midwest Accountability. Profile picture is Statue of Liberty with blue sky background.
I'm gonna have to check out his X. Yeah, we'll set up a desktop stream, our first monetized desktop stream. We still might do some cop watching though, because I don't think I have a ton of work to do here today. I fucking stayed late yesterday doing. And payroll even sent me a message this morning saying my office was the only office that didn't have issues.
What's up? I don't know.
So that felt good. At least that hard work paid off. Now we just got to figure out how not to let some lawyers that I don't even know go through my fucking phone.
Can anybody go there and let me know how it's working?
How can they tell you can't delete anything from your own phone? A subpoena is not a warrant. All right, I'm not gonna let that bother me right now. Okay, yeah, I should have one up a little bit after the top of the hour. I know I said that yesterday, but I really want to do a good stream just to play with the monetization thing, see what pops up with it. See you guys in a bit. Thanks for riding with me. Love you. Bye.